Hi everybody, it's so good to be speaking to you again in what I can only classify as rather magical surroundings. On our sabbatical here in Africa, and we find ourselves in a part of the South African outback called the Karoo, and this is a part of it called the Tankwa Karoo. The Tankwa Karoo is absolutely astonishing. It is just miles and miles of barren beauty, and we're on a little house here just on the sides of the mountain, and it's just astonishing, and it's just been so refreshing. And the reason I wanted to do this is because, or should I say why I wanted to do this video is because during our time here in Africa, we've had opportunity to speak to many people. And talking to people, I think, is such an incredibly valuable thing, because that's when you start to get a perspective on your own life and get a perspective on who you are and get a perspective on what you're capable of doing, where you're at the moment and where you could be. Sometimes we hold on to things as far as our dreams and our ideas and so forth are concerned, because we're scared that other people will laugh at them and put them down. But in fact, when you speak confidently about the dreams that you have for your future, you find that you gather the people in your life that actually get you, that understand you. And that's what we've been doing for the time that we've been here. We've had so many conversations. And just talking to people about life and ministry and living in the UK and being a life coach and so many various things, that hearing other people's perception and hearing other people's points of view is such an incredibly valuable thing, because it gives you dimensions that you hadn't had before. Learn to speak to other people and get their opinions on things. Sometimes we're scared of hearing other people's opinions because their opinion might differ so much to ours that we think to ourselves, well, maybe I'm wrong, and we're just not ready to hear those words, that I might be wrong. Well, sometimes we are wrong, and that's just the reality of it. Sometimes we're wrong. But at the same time, sometimes we just need a little bit of guidance and a little bit of nudging back onto a pathway. And so when you hear other people's opinions, when you hear input from other people, it gives you a dimension, it gives you a whole new perspective on things. Listen to what people have to say. Just because people are not thoroughly excited about something that you're doing, it doesn't mean they're wrong. You might be, I might be. And when we listen to people that we trust and who we know have got our backs and have got our hearts, it becomes such a very, such a healing, cathartic thing, hearing people just speaking into your life. Be that person for somebody else. If somebody comes to you and they say, well, I want to try this or I want to do that, be the person that gives perspective and encouragement. Don't be that person that shoots people down. If you're a young person watching this, when you're at school, be the person in your class that encourages the others. Be the person in your class that goes up to other people and says, well done on that test. Excellent, good going, fantastic, well done. Well done in PE today, well done on the football field. Be that person that gives perspective to other people, because I've been surrounded by people here on my sabbatical that have given perspective. My wife and I have spoken to each other, even today, in this incredible surrounding, just giving perspective on our lives and refreshing for the next leg of the journey, and going back into church life and going back into life coaching and all those different things, and listening to perspective, because perspective gives depth. And when you're listening to other people's input, by the way, if you hear a rumbling noise, there is a bit of a breeze coming over the Tankwa Karoo here, and so you're picking up a bit of an African breeze there. Just because somebody might not have had the same experiences as you, it doesn't mean that they're not wise. It doesn't mean that they haven't got something to offer you. Remember, intelligence and wisdom are two different things. And I've said this so many times, where I've come across people that have got a huge amount of intelligence and qualifications and stuff, but they're not that wise. But also people who have got a great amount of wisdom because of life experience. They might not have the academic achievements and the degrees behind their name, but they've got so much wisdom. Listen to the wise. Listen to people that have trod a long pathway. Listen to people that have been there, done that, and they've got the scars to prove it. It's about perspective. Get perspective from other people, and you can learn so much. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please do subscribe to the channel. my YouTube channel. Get along to that one if you're watching this on Facebook. And thank you so much for joining me. And I'll be back with you again soon. Bye-bye.